Hey, everybody. Welcome to yet another terrific edition of Inside Family Law. My name is Jonathan Noble, and today's guest is the one and only Vancouver divorce and family law attorney, Ari Romelli. You're going to love this episode. We do a deep dive and chop up some great issues in family law. We talk about prenups. We talk about cohabitation agreements. We talk about how to best protect yourself in his jurisdiction. Now, remember, this is just two lawyers having a conversation. It's not what? It's not legal advice. We're not your lawyers. We're just giving you some information to think about. Red flag. I want to move on to prenuptial agreements, one of my favorite topics. And it seems to me, based on what I've read and what I know about the Family Law Act, prenuptial agreements, that in British Columbia, maybe more than other provinces in Canada, the courts have latitude to modify or set them aside. And
Yes.
That's very concerning, only because that's the antithesis of how prenups are viewed in a state like Pennsylvania, where they really go by contract law. Could you talk a minute about how you can best protect your clients in British Columbia from having the court either modify or set aside completely a prenup? And again, everybody, it's not legal advice. Two lawyers having a conversation. Ari, you have the floor.
So that really gets back to, and I was talking earlier about significant unfairness. So your goal is to make an agreement that's a departure from the act, but is not so much a departure from the act and so radical a departure that the court's just going to go, oh, that's significantly unfair. That's one thing. The other is to ensure that your client's done full disclosure. Because if full disclosure hasn't been done and the other person didn't know what they were giving up, well, then congratulations, you have a very expensive paperweight.
Right, exactly. I try to tell that to my clients all the time. I've had clients that have millions of dollars and they don't want to tell the prospective bride in this case, but I'm like, then don't get married and don't get a prenup, because you have to tell them everything, all debts, all liabilities. We append them right to the documents.
If you don't trust the person enough to make that disclosure, you should probably think about why you're marrying them. What is it about the relationship that you want to preserve?
Right. Wow. Huh? What a discussion. Ari dropped some nuggets, and I was happy to have him on.